Hello.
Brian, what's going on, man? How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Not too bad, dude. We're sorry to see you go, man. We were just about to get you started on some SEO stuff, but I'm glad you're taking the next step for yourself.
Yeah, just to be upfront, I talked to Frank about this. So the methods that are going to be used by this other agency it's going to reduce a lot of the outbound stuff that I need to do, and it's going to have a lot of follow up as well. So, like I mentioned to Frank, the lead quality has been great with you guys. Like it's been amazing. At times, it was almost a little bit too much during certain months, which is great. However, I felt like we weren't capitalizing on them as much as we could because, um, being a small business, we're not at that point where we could hire somebody to strictly focus on outbounds and follow ups. Uh, but we still need to pretty much rake in as much as we can, right? So with this method, I'm hoping it's going to reduce a little bit of the stress of reaching out to customers. Um, and also, being that it's going to be automatic follow up, I'm not going to have to be worrying about going back into old leads and calling them and voicemails and text messages and all that. So I told Frank, I made it clear to the new agency as well that if they don't deliver on their promise or we're just not getting enough leads, they will probably be going back to you guys. But at that point, I probably will have to hire somebody to just do that.
Yeah,
Just focus on
well, it'll
outbounds and follow up scheduling.
it'll actually be decent time because we just started rolling out all of our automated follow-ups for calls and texts. So if it gets to
Okay.
that point, we'll be ready for you. We'll be ready to kick some ass. But
Okay.
nonetheless,
Sure.
dude, I'm just happy for your progress and I appreciate you. We've been together for a year. It's been badass. And I'm glad that you've got to see some growth. So let's get into a few of
Yeah,
these
definitely.
questions. I don't want to take up too much of your time. So let's just dive right in. So they're pretty standard and they should go pretty quick. But first one is, who are you and what is your business?
Yeah. So my name is Brian. You know what? Give me a second. You're probably recording this. Let me grab something to clean my lens, right?
Okay, sure. Thanks, dude.
I don't want to give you a crappy video.
You're the man, dude. Seriously.
That looks a little better. Yeah, it looks better,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it honestly does. Yeah, nice work.
All right, there we go.
Beautiful.
So, sorry, go ahead. What was the question?
Yeah, so who are you and what is your business?
Yeah, so my name is Brian Quintero. I'm the owner of Q's AutoGlass and Window Tint. So, we're a local shop based out of Phoenix, Arizona, especially specializing, of course, in window tint. We started off as a detail shop and grew to offer window tints and auto glass services now. Um, and yeah, we've been doing this for about going on to 4 years now. So
Beautiful, beautiful. And what challenges were you facing before you partnered with creators?
prior to being in Phoenix, Arizona, it's very hot here. So window tints for the most part sells itself. The trouble we were having with was attracting a uh, more premium clientele and also trying to stay busier in the slower months. So Um, the meat of our season was pretty much from March to September prior to partnering up with Creators Collective. And this year we noticed we were much busier earlier in the year and later into the year as well. So it felt like our season was much more busier than past 3 years.
Yeah, absolutely. So, how many leads are you getting in a day, and how big of a difference was that compared to when we first came on board?
Yeah, so as far as leads, I mean, I wouldn't really know how to track that prior to, since we didn't have the softwares in place or the systems to track that information. It was just kind of whatever's calling in for the day. Whereas now I can, go back and historically see the amount of leads that were coming in, month to month, and how many total leads we've had. Uh, so, being able to track that at all is in and of itself a great benefit. Um, but yeah, I mean, the phone definitely rang more. I would say way more than twice as much. Sometimes a little bit too much to handle at certain times, but uh, yeah, definitely a big improvement in lead quality
And
and
then,
period.
yeah, absolutely. And then, how has your revenue increased since starting with creators?
I would say it's gone up about based on every month is a little bit different, but if I were to round out the year, I would say solid 25 to 30%.
Beautiful.
Uh, and again, some of these leads, sometimes there's like too many leads to really follow up with every single one. So I'm sure it could have been a lot more than that if we were, staffed appropriately for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, when you first started with this, you're doing about 10K per month. And then what was your top month looking like?
Top month for this year was about 35K. Whereas right now for the slower months, it definitely increased about closer to the 40% mark.
Yeah,
Our slower months right now have been about 15 to 17K,
beautiful.
which is, a significant improvement. Uh, and during the busy months, I would say about 30% increase, give or
Beautiful.
take.
Beautiful. And then what have you liked most working with us?
Yeah, I mean, just the relief of not really having to take care of the marketing on my own. Um, the best part has probably been the system in place that you guys set up with Tint. That way I see where the leads are coming in. I'm notified. I have a CRM now where I can, keep track of the quotes that I give to customers. Um, so yeah, just putting a system in place and not having to worry about the marketing.
Yeah, absolutely. And then if you were to if I were to send you a reference of somebody that's on the fence about moving forward with us, what would you say to them?
I would say definitely do it. Especially as a small business, I'm personally not very much like this, but as small business owners, we tend to try to uh, nickel and dime everything while, instead of taking the opportunity, the dollars are flying out the door and we're, still stuck picking pennies off the floor, right?
Right.
So there's definitely a bigger picture. Big companies market, with professional agencies. Why shouldn't a small business? So I definitely say, you know, go for it. Learn the systems, and it'll pay off on its own.
Awesome. Thank you. And then if there was one word to describe your experience with us, what would it be and why?
One word. Let's see. One word.
Or maybe a
I
series,
would just
whatever
say
you
growth.
growth.
Growth. Growth, scale, improvement. It was definitely open up a new chapter for us in the business. So,
Beautiful.
definitely growth.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you for your time, dude. I really appreciate it. And again, I'm excited for your next chapter. Again, we will be here if things don't work out. But again, very thankful for your business and very thankful to have you. We did a full 12 months. That was badass. Normally, by the way, our service agreement says that we need 30 days notice, but you pretty much gave it
Yeah.
right on time. So we're pretty much good to go. So we're just going to call
Okay.
it where it's at. You don't have to worry about any extra payments or anything like that.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, I mean, apart from that, like I said, if things don't work out, by all means, I'll be giving you guys a call back. And if you guys have that, everything rolled out with the automatic, replies and follow-ups and everything, then, hopefully if, if it doesn't work out, then I'll be very comfortable going back to you guys rather than looking for a third company to go with. So,
Yeah.
by all means, just right now, this is the right move from what I see. But again, hopefully, I don't want to say hopefully because I don't want to put, say wish bad on the new
Of,
agency, but
of course.
and then we should also be having a new business getting kicked up and started in 2024. So who
Amazing.
knows? Maybe we'll, you know, be you guys and them and see who's the best performer.
Fuck yeah, dude. I love it, man. All right, dude. Thank you so much, Brian. I really appreciate your time. I wish you the
Yeah,
best. And hopefully we stay in contact no matter what. Take it easy,
yeah,
brother.
definitely. I'll save your number.
All right. You're the man, dude. Take it easy. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.